Hello everyone, this is Swati here from Maharani's College. Today I am here this topic strategies to collection of big data. In this topic let us see how strategies works to collection of big data. Data acquisition has been understood as the process of gathering, filtering and cleaning a data before the data is put in data warehouses or any other storage solution. Big data acquisition includes a data collection, data transmission, and data pre processing. The raw data collected a proper storage management system, analytical application, and redundant or useless data. Below the diagram, we can see the acquisition of big data is most commonly governed by five views. First one, volume. Terabytes, records, transaction, tables and files. Second one is velocity. Batch, real near time, processes, streams. Next one, value. Statistical, events, correlations, hypothetical. And veracity. Trustworthiness, authenticity, organ, reputation, availability, accountability. And last one is variety. Structured, semi structured, unstructured, probabilistic. These are the five views of big data. And big data generate comes from three primary sources: social media, machine data, transactional data. For example, high redundancy is very common among a data steps collected by sensors. Data compression techniques can be applied to reduce the redundancy. Therefore, data pre-processing operations are indispensable to ensure efficient data storage and exploitation. Let's look into big data collections or process strategies. Collection of big data is done to analyze and interpret daily transaction and traffic data aiming to keep a track of operation, forecast needs or implement a new programs. Here I will introduce the general steps to collect a big data. There are so many data collection methods and the following are the general steps to collect a big data. Step 1, gather data. There are many ways to gather a data according to different purposes. For example, you can buy data from data as service companies to or use a collection to gather data from website. Step 2 is store data. After gathering a big data, we have to put the data into database or storage services further processing. Usually this step requires an investment in physical foundation as well as cloud services. Some data collection too it provides unlimited cloud storage after data is gathered, which greatly saves local resources and makes a data easy to access from anywhere. Step 3 is clean up data. Since there may be noisy information that we don't need, we need to pick up one that meets our needs. And this step is sort the data, including a cleaning up, concatenating, and merging the data. Next step is reorganize data. We need to reorganize data after cleaning a data further use. Usually we need to turn the unstructured or semi-unstructured formats into structured formats like HTFS. And step 5 is verify data. To make sure that we have to write mixed sense, we need to verify data. We select some sample to see whether it works and we make sure that we are in the right direction so we can apply techniques for the sourcing of data. Let's move on data collection methods. Here the top 6 data collection methods. First one, interviews. Interviews also allow for open-ended questions compared to other primary data collection methods such as surveys. Interviews are more customizable and responsive. Second one, questionnaires and surveys. Questionnaires and surveys can be used to ask a question that have closed-ended answers. Data gathered from questionnaires and surveys can be analyzed in many different ways. You can assign a numerical values to the data to speed up the analysis. This can be useful if you are collecting a large amount of data from a large population. And third one is observation. Observation involves a collecting a information without asking questions. This method is more subjective as it requires the researcher observer to add their judgment to the data. But the some circumstances the risk of bias is minimal. And fourth one is record to document and records. Sometimes you can collect a considerable amount of data without asking anyone anything. Document and records based on research uses existing data for a study. Attendance records, meeting minutes, and financial records are the just few example of this type of research. And fifth one is focus group. A combination of interviewing, surveying, observing. A focus group is data collection method that involves a several individuals who have something in common. The purpose of focus group is to add a collective element to individual data collection. Sixth one is oral stories. At first glance, an oral history might sound like an interview. Both data collection methods involve asking questions, but an oral history is more precisely defined as the recording, preservation, and interpretation of historical information based on the opinions and personal experiences of people who were involved in the events. Let's move on big data applications. Below the diagram we have seen many applications. Banking and securities, insurance, transportation, education, manufacturing, energy and utilities, healthcare, and media and entertainment. Banking and securities industry specific big data challenges. Communication, media, and entertainment industry specific big data challenges. Healthcare providers industry specific big data challenges. Education, manufacturing, natural resources, government, insurance, retail, and wholesale trade. In this topic, we can see what is big data acquisition, and we have seen the big data collection and the various strategies to collect a big data. References: Big data related technologies, challenges and future prospects. Springer, Octopus, Sri Pavitra CK, Shivin Map Briefs in Computer. I hope you all are understand what I tried to convey. Thank you so much for watching at the end of the topic.